I am here with my friends and my teacher, Coach. We're here to learn about her past with an abusive relationship. We want to know how she overcame it and how she is so successful.
Why are you here today?
I am here because my students asked me to talk about my experience with domestic violence and healing and surviving from domestic abuse in a relationship.
What kind of things happened while you were in the relationship?
So while I was in the relationship, so I was married, and in the relationship there were different types of abuse. So things like he would say mean things to me, or he would yell at me or punch walls, things like that. So there were a lot of bad things that happened in that relationship.
Did the cops ever notice?
The cops didn't. I regret not calling the police, but the cool thing was I knew what resources were there if I needed to. I knew that I could call the police. I knew that there were organizations that helped women that were in tricky situations. I had family and friends I knew I could call when it got bad, and that's what happened at the end, because I was able to actually call my parents and they rescued me.
Did anyone know what was happening?
I think people could guess that I wasn't okay, but I got very good about hiding how I was feeling from other people. And so there were friends that picked up on little changes that I was experiencing and that they asked me about what was happening. And I slowly opened up over time, which helped me realize that what I was experiencing wasn't good and helped me get help.
Relación ya tenías al conejo?
I did have my bunny during the relationship. I actually got my bunny in the relationship, and believe it or not, she really helps me kind of get through things. I was able to pet her and be with her whenever I was scared or afraid.
So how did you come to terms and learn to cope with that breakup of yours?
After the breakup, I was really sad. I had mentioned before that I believe I stayed in bed for 2 months. It was barely doing things, but after a while, I started to realize I am powerful. I do deserve better. There are things that I want to do and things I can move forward on that I didn't get the opportunity to do while I was in the relationship.
What do you want young girls to know?
I want young girls to know that it's okay to see that people are struggling. It's okay to want to help people, but it is not okay to put them in front of your own needs. So, Dite, you just asked me, what inspired me? What inspired me to be a teacher? So, when I was healing from the abuse, what inspired me was the quote that Captain told me. And this is before I knew Captain, but the quote, "It is easier to build strong children than fix broken men," because I knew if I could work with kids and students and see them as people and encourage them and help them if they need it, be that caring, consistent adult, then the experiences I went through were worth it in a way. Because I can sympathize with students who have been abused or sympathize with students that are scared. And so by using that experience, I am a better adult because I've experienced it.
I love you.